Hold on. He showed him a sexual video earlier and came back to commit the crime.
Video evidence and conducting interviews.
Deputy Quentin Morgan first showed the inmate a personal, inappropriate sexual video. A personal. So you on your cell phone showing inmates some nasty stuff. And then you came back later and forced him to have. So boom boom.
This is crazy.
Very clear message. Yeah, she has a clear message of whether or not even this person should have been allowed to work here. I mean, a week ago today, Quentin Morgan, well, was watching over inmates here at the Spalding County Jail. Now he's an inmate himself, and the family reiterates they don't believe he should have gotten a job here in the first place.
I'm hurt and I'm mad and I'm frustrated.
The emotions are still raw for Judy Freeman after her son was allegedly sexually assaulted by a deputy sworn to protect and serve.
He's humiliated and he's hurt. And when he hurts, as a parent, you're going to hurt.
According to court paperwork, Deputy Quentin Morgan first showed Judy's son a personal, inappropriate sexual video before coming back later to his cell and forcing him to have oral sex.
I just started crying.
Spalding County says after collecting video evidence and conducting interviews, Morgan confessed to everything.
But when you're talking about an officer of the law, that makes me so mad. This is supposed to be somebody who's supposed to serve and protect you.
And the family questions if this 22-year-old should have been able to work here in the first place. As records show, he was actually hired to work in the Coweta County Jail back in November, but then was fired in March for failing to meet performance standards. But less than a month later, he was rehired again in Spalding County.
Is it that easy to become a jailer? So I was curious because this is puzzling me. How you can get fired from one county and then go to another county and be a jailer. But it really don't surprise me because when police usually get in trouble or they get, fired from one county, they can always go to another county and be a police. So I looked it up and I'm like, how do you become a jailer or a correctional officer in Georgia? So number one, they say you must be at least 18 years old. Okay? You must have a high school diploma or a GED. You must be a U.S. citizen. You must have no felony convictions. You must pass the post-entrance exam. Then you got to meet established standards on written examinations. Pass a background verification. Complete the post-application. And then you enroll into the training program. Complete the 80-hour program, which takes 2 weeks to complete. And then you participate in outside independent study. And then you complete the program to be eligible for post-certification. It doesn't sound that hard to become a correctional officer.
If he's fired from one county, how come he's in another county working?
Spalding County did not answer why they hired Morgan. Spalding County did not answer why they hired Morgan, but says after they heard what happened, they immediately started an investigation.
I hope you spend a long time in prison.
In a statement, Sheriff Daryl Dick said, quote, "He broke the law. He will be held accountable and face the consequences."
As a mother, you're just frustrated because there's nothing you can do.
Now, Morgan is being held in this jail without bond for the foreseeable future. As for the inmate, well, his mother wants him to get more mental health services from Spalding County.
See, they prey on the weak. Like his mom already know that, the alleged victim, her son, has mental problems, has mental issues because she wants him to get mental help. But at the same time, the jailer is gonna seek out the weak, take advantage of this little boy. I'm assuming it's a little boy because Quentin is only 22 years old. Like, you ain't finna go up in there and harass no big nigga that done been in there like for years, you know what I'm saying? Or not even years, but like a real criminal, you know what I'm saying? So I'm assuming her son, I don't know what he did to get in jail, but at the same time I know that he's the weaker person in this situation, and Morgan took advantage of it. According to court's paperwork, Deputy Quentin Morgan first showed the inmate a personal, inappropriate sexual video. A personal. So you on your cell phone showing inmates some nasty stuff. And then you came back later and forced him to have. So boom, boom. This is crazy, yo.
And they also want Spalding County to move him to a different facility so he's not in the same jail as his alleged assailant.
Morgan has been charged with violation of oath of office, sexual assault, and sodomy. The sheriff's office says they interviewed the inmate, gathered video from jail cameras, and then confronted Morgan, who they say admitted to it.
I mean, I'm just in shock. Calls me, I can't even talk to him for 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes about the situation, and he starts crying. Of course, when I hang up the phone, I start crying. So it's been a week. That's probably when my eyes are half closed. It's probably been a week of crying.
Fox 5 has learned Quentin Morgan was fired from the Coweta County Jail just last March during his probationary period as a new hire.
Okay, boom. So he was hired back in November of last year and got fired 4 months later.
They say he was investigated for escorting an inmate into a secure area against department policy. They told Fox 5, quote, Quentin Morgan was terminated by the Coweta County Sheriff's Office on March 11th, 2024, after failing to meet Coweta County Sheriff's Office performance standard during his 12-month working test period. There were no allegations of sexual misconduct by Mr. Morgan while working at the Coweta County Detention Center. Morgan was fired in March by Coweta County. The Spalding County Sheriff's Office says he was hired there in April.
Okay, y'all. I got some questions. And please help me answer these questions in the comments. My first question is, as a 22-year-old, what would make a young guy want to be a probation officer? What would make a young guy at 22 years old want to go work at jailhouse that young? What would make him want to make a career out of it? And then the reason I'm asking this question is because if you want to go and make a career out of being at the jailhouse, why would you not even complete your probation period first and be hired first before you start harassing people? Something is mental with that. You haven't even been hired yet and you are already harassing people. So why are you going to the jailhouse in the first place? And then you admit to it. You waive your Miranda rights and you're like, yeah, I did it. Like, you now you in jail with the same people that you was harassing. Make that make sense. None of that makes sense. Help me. Okay, and the second thing is Spalding. For Spalding. Since y'all hired him right after he got fired, like, so fast. Did y'all follow the proper protocol? I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. Because the mom and the news people, they're more concerned about he shouldn't have been hired in the first place. So, Spalding never answered the question of why they hired him so fast. So, I'm just asking the question. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Is they trying to cover their tracks? They put him in jail with no bond and they like, he's gonna be punished. But what about y'all? Spalding? You all gonna be punished? Hey, let me know, y'all, in the comments. If y'all like this video, give me a thumbs up. That's all I can say. News with D. Spalding, y'all got some splaining to do.